Hello and good day, everybody. Happy Friday. Wherever you are tuning in from, I hope all of you are having a very lovely day. The people who are following my business page, just let me give some brief introduction about me again. I'm Mino. I'm basically a biologist. I did a PhD from the University of Tasmania. I'm also a martial artist, and I am at the same time a digital business owner. So I help people learn how to leverage the internet and make a living. Either it's their main income or their passive income. So today I've got a very special guest all the way from Canada, LeeAnns. She's my global business partner. And thanks to the technology, you see that the world is a very small place. So without just proceeding much further, I'd like to welcome LeeAnns to the show. And good evening, LeeAnns. I think it's evening over there in Canada right now. So how are you doing?
Thank you. Yes, it's Thursday evening, January 7th here. It's about 7 o'clock. We're live. I'm doing well, and thank you for having me on. It's such a privilege to be able to speak with other individual business owners and, share our stories and everything. So I'm very, very honored, and I'm grateful for you allowing me to do this.
Yes, it's also it's a great pleasure for me to have you in the show as well. Just before going on talking about the business, so how is the weather like today over there in Okanagan in Canada right now?
Well, we're very fortunate because in British Columbia, I'm in Osoyoos, BC, so we're, like I said, in the southern tip. We're about +7 today, so that's quite warm for winter in Canada. But overall it's been, ups and downs, but we should probably be getting spring about, mid-March. The flowers will start blooming and coming out. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, of course, every season has its own color, while we live in the winter and waiting for the summer, that's, I think, the beauty of life. So now let's start talking about the business part of our conversation. So please let us know something about yourself, LeeAnns, what you used to do and how did you find out about this business?
Well, it's kind of it's a funny story, a little bit funny, I think. I started back in 2018, and I've been an entrepreneur all of my adult life. Originally from Saskatchewan, I moved to Alberta. We were in Calgary, and I did the oil and gas industry there. And then my husband's a little bit older, and we came out to Osoyoos in 2012. He retired, and I knew that I wasn't ready to retire. So we got a little bit of back. I had to make a decision of what I was going to do. So I decided in 2014 that I would start a little restaurant here in town. And I did not know at that time how much work it was actually going to be and how many problems I was going to occur with staff and everything. So it just was not worth the effort. I wasn't making enough money. I was having financial struggles. I was staff problems, stressed out, the whole max. So I made a decision that I was going to sell the restaurant, and I did in January of 2018. And then I was back to the whole, what am I going to do? So I came across this. I was just surfing the news feed on Facebook, and I'd never, ever done anything online. I didn't have any comprehension of it. So I, saw the ad and I clicked, and everything lined up because I knew I still wanted to be interactive with people and have a source of income but still have freedom. My husband was going south every year down to Arizona, and I wanted to be able to do that with him, but still continue to have my income and contribute to the, my retirement, my future. So I moved forward right away. Everything lined up, and it was just instant. It was a perfect fit for my lifestyle.
Yes, excellent, LeeAnns, to hear your story. Yeah, folks who are listening to us, listen to what LeeAnns said. So she had a restaurant business and then jumped to the online business. So one of the difficulties of doing offline business is, you have to rent office space. You have to pay, whether you sell your product or not, you have to pay the rent at the end of the month. And often you need to pay the employees. There's huge management, I think a lot of bureaucracy as well, and there's huge risk associated with it. So the convenience of doing online business is, of course, that anything could be your office, whether your bedroom, your kitchen, whether you're at the sea beach, whether you're in a bus, a train, or wherever you are, wherever you can just sit down and are allowed to carry a laptop or a smartphone, that could be your office space. And that's the best part about being an online entrepreneur. So as you have already mentioned that this is something that looked very good opportunity for you. So how would you define that that this business has been a life-changing experience for you, because you have been in this business for nearly 2 years? So how has it changed your life from then it used to be?
Well, the biggest change, of course, is having the opportunity to work from anywhere I am, right? Like you said, I can work in the comfort of my home. I mean, obviously now with COVID, that's what I do. And I'm so grateful for that, because I don't have to worry about having to go out and, wear the mask to do whatever I do. And, just the fear. I don't have that fear. I can stay in my home, still have a source of income. So that's the biggest benefit. As far as personally, I've really developed my own confidence in what I'm capable of doing, mentoring and coaching people. I'm a coach now in the business, and it's just really personally self-developed me. I've educated myself with our training site with how to use more social media and understanding things, and just that connection of the new technology of the 21st century, which, I knew a little bit. I was definitely not tech savvy, but I've really developed my own personal skills. So I'm pretty grateful for all of that. Because, if you don't have opportunities like this to grow and develop, you kind of just stay plateaued with things, and you don't really grow, and you don't have opportunities. And our system, would be thousands and thousands of dollars if we had to go out and spend this to educate ourselves in colleges or, different classes and courses you take. So very, very grateful.
Yes, definitely, LeeAnns. So the people who are watching, just I would love to add something about our system. So what we are saying, that in this platform, we train people to learn how to do digital marketing. So basically in this platform, we are executing or exploiting the latest technology, what we call a sales funnel. A sales funnel is a sort of a website. It's different than a website, and there people can go, and interested people can go there, and once they give their consent with their name and email to know further about our business, then those people are followed up by an automated process. And this to me has revolutionized businesses and people and this is one of the reasons, because you're not able to do all the things. Gone are the days when you have to write emails to people and spend a lot of hours to a lot of hours just to follow up with the people who are interested, and while you don't have much time for the things that matters the most, spending time with your family or doing something else. You love to travel, or you love to cook and things like that. So that's why the automation that we have adopted in our business has taken much of the stress out of us, and that's the best part about this business.
Absolutely.
So,
yes.
So LeeAnns, the next question to you is that now we have got to know, we have nearly 69,000 members from all over the world. So we have got to know people from all over the world. So please make some comments about this community of like-minded people in our business.
In my success, like I said, I'm a coach. So, I've built business owners who work directly with me. And, I have Toronto, I have the UK, I have Alberta, I have BC. So, like I said, it's global. There's people from everywhere. You meet yourself. And it's funny, like it's not, just because they're not directly working with you. I met a girl last winter. It's funny. We have our masterminds and stuff and different community Zooms and helping each other out. And I was on a community Zoom, and we put in there where we're from and say hello and everything. And we were down south wintering. That's what we do in the winter normally. And I said, hi from Yuma, Arizona. And all of a sudden she's like, hey, I'm in Arizona too, in Yuma. So we connected. She normally lives in Alberta. We've become friends now. Like, they came out to our house here through the summer. And, so that is pretty special when you can meet a total stranger and connect and become friends. It was just like we had known each other for years. And that's one of the biggest things for me, besides being an entrepreneur and stuff, is the connection that you have with other individuals and how special it can become. Just like my individuals on my team, we're, it's like we're sisters and brothers. And I kind of just, it blows me away. I didn't have this kind of connection when I had my own business. And so that's one of the biggest things that I love, the community connection that we have. And, it's special. You don't get it anywhere else.
So the people who are watching, for me, I agree completely with LeeAnns. So it's a very diverse multicultural community, people coming from all sorts of backgrounds. And the best part about this business, that once you just take your first step, people just start to welcome in the community. Once people are added to a relevant Facebook group, and as you progress in different stages, you start to achieve various milestones. Those are shared. The joy and the happiness are shared by other members of the group. And this, I think, motivates people, because people would never feel alone. In this business, there is a mentor to go to, there is a coach to go to. LeeAnns herself is a coach, and due to the differences in time zones, so they would always be there to help in a different time zone, even if the coach or the mentor, or let's say some of the group members are, let's say, sleeping or doing something else. So that is so therefore people are never stuck in this business, and there is always people are able to share ideas and progress in this business. So the next question to you, LeeAnns, is so far, what are your achievements in this business, and where are you? I mean, as far as the achievement is concerned, as a person and as a entrepreneurial success. So, what are your achievements?
Sorry, what was that? What are my what?
What are your achievements through this business?
Oh, achievements.
Right now?
The biggest one was becoming a coach. That I worked really, really hard. I was determined that I was going to get it. As far as I don't look at any achievements financially. I think everything of the business is a reward, because I get to work in the comfort of my home. So, like I said, I had the restaurant and I wasn't any financially ahead or anything. So, I definitely earn money, and obviously I wouldn't be doing it if I hadn't. So, I'm quite substantially happy with what I've gotten so far. But my biggest goal and achievement was becoming a coach. I love to be able to give back to people and help with the training and the mentoring. And, and I think overall it's, the gratification of not having to worry about going out and dealing with the traditional job and, putting up with the politics, what comes with that job. And there's just so many benefits of being your own boss. And, I have the support of my family, and, I can do things on my terms. And, I might work maybe a couple hours a day, and then the next day I might have to work 4 or 5 hours. It's just different. Every day is different. And, you can contribute as much as you want. You can do it part-time, full-time. So I think my personal achievements is just knowing that I've got the confidence now. I'm a coach. I'm moving forward to other milestones and goals. And I just look at that, and I'm very grateful for it.
Yes. So just love to add something on that, folks who are watching. So as LeeAnns mentioned, that in this business, the best part that people seek in this business is the freedom, so in a corporate job 9 to 5 or often 9 to 7, because often you have to take, like, going to your workplace sometimes might take 1 hour, or coming back 1 hour, so it's, let's say, 10 hours, or sort of, I think it could be sometimes like that. So and those jobs often are contract based, and you have to always perform, and there is a lot of stress there, as LeeAnns said, that there is, of course, sometimes you have to deal with many politics and things like that. There is often the payments are not as good as you are qualified, so therefore it is, and only few people might have a permanent job, or only few people might be doing the job that they really love, so or the dream job, so that's very rare. So therefore, and to fulfill most of your personal goals or your family goals, it's important to have additional revenue and being able to work during your free time. Most of the people started this business during their free time, maybe at the evening hours, or whenever they had some free time, or at the weekends. And then we have thousands of results and examples that people were able to quit their job after, let's say, 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, and they're doing this business because now they don't worry about paying their bills or rents and things like that. And this business also helped them to grow as a person, as an individual. They're able to make more memories with their families, which matters the most. Yes. So please, if you have any further comments on this, LeeAnns, I'd request you to add something on that.
You bet. Well, all I can say to everyone out there watching us or watching the replay tomorrow or later on today is just believe in yourself, right? Like, I mean, if you are looking for something, if it's to replace your current situation or to, just supplement your income, whatever it might be, or even just to fulfill something that you need personally within yourself, if it be always wanted to be an entrepreneur, always wanted to have that opportunity to be your own boss, to work from home, to spend more time with your kids, then don't shortchange yourself, because you know what? This situation, it gives you the opportunity with limited, I'm not saying it's for everyone, but at the end of the day, we help you and teach you, and the training site is in there. You get through it in a couple of weeks. We have the mentorship program, we have coaching program, we have masterminds, we have community support. Everyone has the same mindset and the same goals. So it makes it a lot easier to be able to move forward and become successful with what your goals and your vision, it can happen. So all I can say is just have faith in yourself and believe in yourself. And you know what? There's no harm in taking the opportunity and watching our workshop to learn a little bit about the business model. And then at the end of the day, if it's something that is for you, you can move forward. If it's not, it's okay. You don't have to, because we're here to help you and guide you. But if it's not ready for you, that's all right. We're always going to be here. I mean, we have a huge community. It's not like we're going anywhere. So
So this is what LeeAnns said. I agree completely with her. Of course, this business is not for everybody, but the people who think that they are not satisfied with their situation and they want something more, and they want something from the comfort of their home, because as we have already discussed, doing something offline is very difficult, could be very complicated. In this business, you don't have to ship anything, you don't have to store anything, there is no expiry of once you enter this business, you don't have to pay any monthly fees. So there are a lot of benefits that comes with this business, and the experts who develop this business, they have done good research on the product that we have for this business. It has been done through an extensive research, I can tell you folks. And so and most of the people spend a lot of time in Facebook, so and we spend just chatting or maybe liking some people's pictures and things like that. So then why not learn to spend some of this time to leverage, I mean, for monetization or to get some revenue. So if if this sounds interesting to you, then take the first step. And the first step in this business is to watch our free live webinar. And that happens every Wednesday and Friday, 12 p.m. AEST or 5 p.m. PST, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So Leanne, before I switch sign off for today, I really appreciate you for being with me for today's show, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you so much once again. It was my pleasure. I love doing these, so it was great to see you. Thanks, everyone. So, take care.
All right. Bye-bye. And all the best, Leanne. All the best, Leanne, for 2021, and I hope that you will achieve more milestones in this year. All right.
Awesome. Thank you.
Goodbye.